when the Muslims took people as war slaves or war captures, like what would happen to them? Even either male or female, but of course the female part is what I'm most interested in about. So what would happen to these people that the Muslims took as captives?
I honestly, I have a video on that, and I'm
I
already
don't
going to
watch your
upload
videos.
another, and I'm already going to upload another video. And well, if you're asking a question, you can watch that video for an answer. Like,
Oh, but like
but
if you could give
if
me
you're
a short
asking me,
answer,
if you're asking me for a question, then obviously you can watch my video which has details in the answer instead of me repeating the same thing again. I didn't ask you to watch my videos.
Okay.
You're
Let me
asking a
just
question. So in that in these videos, I've already went into extensive detail about this, but I'll give you a basic overview, a very quick overview of the issue anyways. There's no such thing as slaves. The Prophet prohibited calling war captives slaves. They can go free by doing something called mukataba. They can go and ransom themselves and go free. So they're not owned by the person. You cannot hit them.
Sorry, wait. They could do what? What is it called?
It's something called mukataba. As I said, look, I just give you a summary without you.
Yeah. But what do you do when you do that?
Yeah, you gotta let me speak without interrupting me.
Oh, sorry.
So you can understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So if you want extensive, that's what I'm saying. If you want expensive detail, you can watch the video instead of me right now explaining every extensive detail. I'm going through the same process again. Mukataba is where someone can go to a judge and ransom himself, meaning give money in order for him to go free. They can do that. So therefore, those individuals who are captives of war are not owned by the individual because they can go. It's not slavery. And they're not called slaves because the Prophet prohibited that. You have to feed them from what you eat, whether you eat caviar, whatever you eat. You got to feed them caviar as well in the morning. Whether you wear Gucci and Armani, they have to wear Gucci and Armani as well. You clothe them from what you wear. That's what the Prophet said, by the way. That's not what we're saying. That's what the Prophet told us. You cannot hit them. Or there is one person who hit a captive, and then the Prophet forced him or commanded him to free that person. So you cannot do any of that. So these are captives of war that are taken. Know that those captives of war, the leader of the Muslims can do many things. Can ransom them for other prisoners, can ransom them for money, give them to the enemy and take money. He can let them go free. He can execute them because they're coming to kill him anyways. They're coming in war. Or they can be taken as captives. All of these are options. But those captives, when they're taken, that's what happens to them.
But do these captives have the same rights as any other human that is not a captive?
What rights are you talking about? What do you mean by rights?
Human rights. What we call human rights today.
Well, I don't know. You got to define what is that human rights.
So there's a law. You can't discriminate against race, ethnicity, sexuality, whatever. It's a human right. You have a human right to be human, right? Would they have the same? Like you follow the law. Do they have the same rights as you?